Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and everyone in between, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK Tiger. I am sat here in my chair, because that is where I sit. And we are bringing to you another episode of TigerTails Radio. Typically season 16, episode 9, I believe, if I'm not very much mistaken. I don't actually have the episode number to hand. So I'm going to guess it's episode 9, because that's what I vaguely remember seeing on the YouTube feeds. And we are here for another 90 minutes to fill your evening on a Monday with the usual half an hour of crap and then some Jackbox gaming, of which I already have the first game ready. And maybe if I press a little thing to give a little sneaky peeky. Woo! Sneaky peeky. There we go. And it is now time to say hello to everyone. So hello everyone. Hello everyone in the chat. Hello Jennifer and Southpaw and myself. And there is also a hello to, he says, looking on the screen to find where his mouse cursor is, Hedgington.
Hello!
Hello. Wow, you're moving way faster than your camera can actually capture.
Indeed I am. Yeah. It's called motion blur.
He is no longer Hedgington. He is Captain Motion Blur.
Also known as Michael Bay. Or is he Captain Lens Flare?
No, he's Captain Explosion.
Captain Explosion, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, J.J. Abrams that's Captain Lens Flare.
Yes, very much him.
Oh, yeah, John Woo is Captain Motion Blur. Yeah.
Yes, and we also have Captain of none of those things. It's Charleston.
Hello. Yeah, I got no superpowers. I'm just here.
You're not captain of any lens flares or anything like that. How's the kitchen? You captain of the kitchen.
The camera, apparently.
No superpowers. Yet he can cook pretty much any dish that exists in the world.
Allegedly.
As if.
Oh come on! You are as like chef. It's like you give a cookbook to a chef and they go, "Which one would you like?" It's like this one. They go, "Yeah, no problem." Got any mushrooms?
Shrooms.
Yes. It's like, what would you like for umami flavour? How about mushrooms? Yeah.
Umami, how about I just throw in a load of MSG and we'll call it done? That's Charleston for, I'm going to kill you all in your sleep later.
If I was local.
Yeah, you know where I live.
That's true.
Yeah, but there's kind of also a border between us, between two technically separate countries.
That's true. Technically, we have got international cast members.
Really?
Well, think about it. Wales is its own country.
That's true. Yes, it is.
It might be part of the United Kingdom, but it's still its own country.
That's very true. It is, yes. That's why there is the United Kingdom, Great Britain.
Yep.
And then England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales.
Well, Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland,
Yes.
Yes.
The rest of Ireland is
the Republic of Ireland is also its own country.
Yes.
Yes, it is, yes.
Yeah, the rest of Ireland would be very unhappy with you, I think.
They probably would, yes. I don't think we got any Irish viewers. So, yeah.
Not anymore.
No. I don't think we ever had any Irish viewers. I mean, I think the most exotic we ever had is probably...
No, we've had listeners and viewers from all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
We used to get a regular Ukrainian listener.
Mm-hmm.
According to the YouTube stats, one person in Ukraine used to tune in regularly.
That's still quite impressive.
Not so much in the last couple of years.
I don't think we got anybody from the southern hemisphere, though, have we?
We did have some Australians.
Oh, really?
Yep, Australia counts.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I can never tell if
they
were...
yes. Cape Town.
Australia counts. Yes, Australia is the most well-known country in the southern hemisphere.
It's by far the biggest by landmass.
It is, yes.
Continent in its own right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think plenty of African countries would like to dispute this, but... But yes, so yeah, we're back, in case you hadn't guessed. And we're here for another 90 minutes of shenanigans. And those shenanigans usually start by us talking about how our weeks went. So, let's get through a jingle, and then let's talk about our weeks.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
So, as you may have noticed, we don't have Xavier this week. He is not feeling well. So, Hedgie, how about you kick things off and spill the beans on how the week has been?
The week's been pretty good. I did some more auditions because
Ooh.
obviously, and I was told by my work coach, it's like, you've been applying for jobs, but you need to apply for more. It's like, really? But I'm still waiting for this one for the court usher to come through. It's like, yes, but you need to keep applying for them. It's like, but I didn't want that one. I want this one. If I apply for more, they might ask me for an interview, and I'll be like, I hate saying no. I don't want to take this job. What can I say? Can I fake death?
Oh no, you just go to the interview.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do get offered the job,
you just say, I just have to go, I have a desire to possibly expand my repertoire in a field that is not the one that you are in. It's like, are you saying no?
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but another company has already booked my talents. Huh.
Well, it's weird because I was just applying for loads and I got sort of either ghosted or like, we have moved on to the next thing of the
interview process.
Of the process.
Yeah.
This morning at 8 a.m. in the morning, I got two companies saying we'd like to interview you for the position, and a company actually reached out to me. A company actually headhunted me.
Nice.
What the heck's going on?
Have you been updating your LinkedIn?
I've been updating everything. Yeah. Because I used to have the voice actor on my LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I then changed it and went personality-driven customer service expert. Suddenly, tons of views came in. It's like, huh. It's like, well, I'm only doing voice acting sort of as a part-time thing and basically getting, my sort of just doing things and going, I've got something, I've done a bucket list kind of thing. So, yeah. So I've now got 2 credits on IMDb. Nice. I used to have 1. I've now got 2 credits on IMDb.
100% increase.
And I'm playing 3 parts. So 2 credits, but 3 parts, which is kind of cool. And, so that's what I've been up to. I've been a lot more active on my voice acting profile on Twitter. I've just been commenting on a lot of people and just getting my feed literally nothing but voice acting people. I'm just condensing it down because occasionally Twitter goes, hey, would you like this? And it's like, no, I don't want that.
Yeah, this is why I prefer Blue Sky. You should move to Blue Sky.
Oh, maybe.
As well.
But I think you've got to pay for that one, haven't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Blue Sky's free.
Oh, yeah.
I pay for a third-party Blue Sky app because it behaves like TweetDeck used to and allows you to log into multiple accounts and see them on screen simultaneously. Mm-hmm. And since that's not a feature that Blue Sky Core provides, it's just some jobber in their bedroom basically doing it. And they set up a Patreon going, hey, throw me a few pennies, help me out here. And I was like, okay, I find your product useful. And if you'd asked me to pay for it from the outset, I'd have probably said no and done without it. But since you've let me see how useful it is and how I can work with it, and you've said, hey, I've got a Patreon, do you mind? Yeah, okay, I'll allow it. For use, I will give you a few pennies every month.
But yes, it's been just sort of doing stuff. I signed up for a voice acting contest today.
Ooh.
So, yeah, they're going, it was basically $5 to enter, but the grand prize is 3 things. Yep. The first thing is $100 in cash.
Nice.
The secondly is a live stream with a well-known voice actor.
Nice.
You actually get to be on their live stream.
Okay.
And the second thing is a membership to their sort of collective. So basically there's a private server and you basically get to go into that one. So nice. Because they got a public one, but there's a private one which you have to get access to. Ooh. So yeah, I've got into that and they went, pick one of these scripts to read it from. And I thought that would be fun. And it's like 5 or 6 lines. And it's like, wow. It's like, goddamn. We've got 5 or 6 lines to put a lot of emotion into. It's like, okay, which one am I going to go for? Yeah.
That's the challenge.
But yes, and so I've auditioned for 3 versions of Eggman on my voice acting portal. I just went, fan dubs, give me fan dubs.
All
And
the fandoms.
one of them said, "We will be doing multiple different versions of Eggman, so we will be casting multiple people." And I went, "Perfect! I can do 4 different versions of Eggman." So I went Long John Baldry, Jim Cummings, modern Eggman. There you go. There's 3 of them. So far, people are like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." But yes. So yeah, I've been literally just applying for work, doing voice work, and then going, "Oh my god, I've got companies suddenly grabbing me." It's like, why isn't this call usher job coming back to me? Come back to me so I can tell people I don't want you.
What company was reaching out? What? No, don't name the company, but what are they specialising in?
Hang on, let me find out. I've got to try and remember this now. You're making me do things.
Oh, you're a bit well lit now.
Oh, cool. That's because I've changed the picture. They are. Let's see. Apparently, they are human-to-human connections. That's what they say they are. They are.
Isn't that how OnlyFans describe themselves?
They're basically an advertising company.
Ah, okay.
So advertising. It's like, you're very good at talking to people, aren't you? Pretty much, yeah. We think that might be quite cool. You want to try that? It was like, oh yeah, I don't mind talking to somebody. I mean, that's what I'm good at, talking to people. Well, I'm good at talking at people.
Yes, I was going to say, you're good at talking.
I'm good at talking at people, yeah. Yeah. People sort of don't really talk to me. They kind of like wait for me to stop speaking.
As Charleston has been for about 5 minutes now.
Well, no, we haven't got any Xavier, so I'm filling up a bit more time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We can all take a couple of sentences longer.
That's what I'm pretty much doing. So you've already got Jackbox queued up. So TK, how about you tell us about your week?
Oh, okay. I can tell you about my week.
Yes.
My week has been returning to, I say returning to work. I've been returned to work for some time. I've pretty much got used to the glasses now.
Hey.
For the most part. The world hasn't kind of risen up to meet me whenever time I look my head down anymore. I've kind of got used to where to point the eyes. I'm not so much looking to try and get my eyes to look in the right bit of the lens anymore. Because that was fun. It's like, if I need to look at the top bit of the lens, a little bit, bottom bit, no, there's in focus there. And now it's feeling a lot more natural, which is good. I'm glad I did opt for the kind of the middle ground of the varifocals, not the really lower end. Yeah, it was much more expensive, but it's paid. It's kind of paid off in my eyes aren't going kill me now, which they might have done had I got the cheaper varifocals. So I'm glad I got what I got. But yeah, it's been an interesting time of piddling about with camera stuff. As you can see, my big pile of camera and photography stuff in the corner over there, which is badly lit, and therefore it's all just merging into this one big blurb. But payday happened, which was nice, and then I spent a lot of money on shit I shouldn't have, but it's fine.
That's pretty much my life. Going, I like this.
Yeah, well, it was bonus payday, so I made sure that I stuffed most of it in savings to recover my savings after having to buy some really expensive glasses. And then I had a few quid left over, and I thought, well, I'll buy a couple of things. So I've pre-ordered Spirit of the North 2.
Oh, okay.
Which is a video game which I have on PS4 and PS5, both in the signature edition big box versions. And Spirit of the North 2 will also be in the signature edition big box version. So I'm looking forward to sometime later this year when that releases. I also bought a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. This one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade. And
Wrath of the Mutants.
Wrath of the Mutants, yeah, which is probably backwards for everyone because thanks Discord.
Yeah.
But it's the 2012 Turtles.
Oh, yes.
With their original voice actors.
Ooh.
I have a Rob Paulson game. So, yeah, it's been quite fun. I have not finished it yet because it's only short, but I've been dipping into it and dipping out of it. So I'm not kind of blasting through all it at once. So I just play a little level every now and again and try and make it last. Because
the fact that the Nickelodeon Turtles came out in 2012 is like, oh my god.
I know, right?
That was 13 years ago.
2012? We're 2025 now, Hedge.
Yes. So 13 years ago.
Which bit of 13? Because isn't it nearly... Well, it's either 12 or 13, depending on when it hit, I suppose, yeah. But, yeah.
It's a long time. Oh, God, yeah.
I remember when we were watching the very first season.
Yeah.
Sitting around the telly, pizza in one hand. And it was during that run that I discovered my body no longer reacts well to pizza. So I had to stop doing that. But yeah.
My God, it's like, if there is a higher power, it's going, eyes that go in different directions, can't eat pizza.
Yeah, and it's like, can't eat pizza for no discernible reason.
Also can't ingest caffeine anymore.
No, I can eat. I can have caffeine.
Oh, no, can't have caramel-coloured drinks.
Yeah, I can't have brown sodas anymore because kidney stones. Yeah, caffeine's fine.
God.
Yeah, there's a chemical in coffee. I don't mean to can't have coffee, and the same with black tea. It's in that as well, so I can't have black tea, but I can have caffeine. That's fine. I just chose not to have caffeine when they said you can no longer have Coca-Cola, and I was like, well, everything then. Basically.
Oh my God.
So
wow.
I can have Lucozade. It's like it's phosphoric acid in the brown sodas that I can't have. Otherwise, kidney stones. Yay!
It's either you sold your soul to the devil and he's collecting in installments.
But what did I get out of it?
I don't know. That's the whole thing, you know.
Nothing. Buggered. That's what I got out of it. Absolutely buggered.
The devil kind of goes, well, you know, I never said your wish would be perfect. It's like,
I never made a bloody wish. If I'm going to sell my soul to someone, at least give me something in return for it. It's like, random riches every now and again wouldn't go amiss. I can hardly call my bonus payday random riches because that's scheduled.
Random riches. Scheduled riches.
Yeah.
You will have untold scheduled riches. Really? Yeah, we call them dividends.
Yeah, true. You got to have money to get dividends. And the company shares just pay out in more bloody shares. That's no use to it. It's like, after so many years, these are tax-free. Yeah, but that means I've got to wait so many years and still be employed for so many years. Yes. So, they're no use to me at all. Oh, but they could be worth, I think, one day, depending on how the company does. Yes, they could.
Operative word, could, not will.
Indeed. So, yeah, but I spent a lot of the weekend playing video games and playing my Turtles game. I've been playing Playtop with Shades and also some Fall Guys with Shades. Playtop's really good fun. Thoroughly recommend it. And it's on Steam and cheap at the moment. It's also on the PlayStation Network as well, I've discovered. So, yeah, it's a good fun game. It's not made by Yogscast, but it's distributed by Yogscast.
Ah.
You remember the Diggy people?
Diggy hole people.
Yeah. If you flash back many, many years to when we were playing Minecraft. In the time when the Shearing Song was created.
Oh, God.
Yeah. When Tobuscus' Diamond Sword and Yogscast Diggy Hole was a thing. All the way back in those days.
Wow.
Yeah, Yogscast was quite a big thing. In fact, the PlayStation Access and I think potentially outside Xbox teams were also in the Yogscast building when they first started.
Wow.
And then they went off into their own individual studios. But yeah, Yogscast were a big deal, and they still are a big deal. And yeah, and they've also now apparently been publishing games, of which Pickup is one of them.
Ooh.
And it's great pod support on Steam as well. There's lots of stuff in the Steam Workshop, which is really good, and just some little quality of life tweaks. But thoroughly recommended. And yeah, been enjoying that. And yeah, mucking about photography stuff. Not really too much exciting stuff going on. I've been updating websites. People keep adding more stations to couple the stations, so now my backlog is huge again. So yay, more stuff. And work is just preparing for tax year end, because fuck my life, apparently. So yeah, that's pretty much all in TKville. How is things been in Charlestonville?
Things in Charlestonville have been a bit mad. Mind me, I told everyone here the story, well, not the story, I don't really know much what happened, that one of our chefs got fired.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, you must not have been here to hear that then, Hedgie.
Maybe not.
Oh, fill him in.
Oh, well, not much to fill in. Chef went off work as soon as he arrived because of what was quoted to me as a family emergency, which, as best I could tell, was true for the record.
Oh.
So he left within an hour that he arrived.
Wow.
And then about 3 days later, I received word that he lost his job entirely. And I've never been given a clear explanation as to what happened here. The only explanation I've been given was that he posted something on Facebook that he shouldn't have.
Oh, I see.
I've not looked at what it was because I don't use Facebook anymore, but that's what I heard. So yeah, we were down one chef already, one or two chefs, I should say, because he got fired. The other one is now in Thailand.
Oh,
Yay!
Yeah, he's gone on holiday for almost 3 weeks.
Oh,
So now we have no chef in the kitchen at all.
Oh.
So everyone's filling in.
Oh.
Pretty much, yeah. We had a reserve chef come in for 4 days. And then from today till Friday, we got the head of management filling in.
Blimey.
Not the head of management, the head of housekeeping.
Yep.
And I'm dreading going into work tomorrow with her because she has this habit of asking everybody for favors, I find.
Ah.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor and put on the oven? Can you do me a favor and mix these breadcrumbs together? Can you do me a favor and put the oven on again? I turned it off because it was getting too hot.
Oh.
It wastes everybody's time and it gets really irritating. And she turns up an hour after the shift is meant to start.
Oh, that's helpful.
And someone gets away with it. Which makes you wonder, how she not figured out that this is the reason why that food's always an hour late?
Oh.
So yeah, I'm dreading that. Weekend is a bit of in flux. I volunteered myself, but I haven't officially got it yet. I've been taking notes of recipes, so we'll see what happens. I might end up cooking on Mother's Day. We'll find out.
Oh.
I mean, usually cooking Mother's Day anyhow, but usually for my mother, not for everyone else's mother.
Everyone else's mother. At which point you invite her there and go, sit in this table here, you'll get some food.
She might be working that day because we work in the same place, albeit in different departments.
Wow.
I have to ask her about that, actually. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. I'm seeing her tomorrow. I'll ask her about that. But yeah, we are now have 0 chefs at the moment. We have had an interview for someone else to take up the previous chef job that was lost.
Yep.
So in theory they can start, except they got to shadow the main chef before that happens. And the main chef is enjoying whatever Thai food is. I've drawn a blank. Like, yeah. I've drawn a complete blank of what Thai food is.
Tasty.
Thai food, spicy. Spicy. That's what Thai food is. It's spicy.
And
It
tasty.
smells good.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Next time,
Thai
we-
food is spicy.
next time you're in Southampton, we'll see if we can organise a staff trip to Tycoon, because it's a Taiwanese.
Tycoon.
Yeah, it's a Taiwanese restauranty thing. Like it's styled like a street food vendor, but it's an actual restaurant, and it's very tasty. Myself and Shades go there frequently when we get the chance because it is very nommy, and not the cheapest in the world. I will grant you, but oh god, the flavour is so good. Yeah, you get what you pay for. It is very, very nommy.
Oh wait, Thai green curry. That's a Thai food.
Thai red curry.
Of course,
And
yeah.
Thai red curry as well. And
yellow too.
tiger prawns. That's another one.
I'm not sure. I think that might be more Chinese or Japanese.
Pad Thai, that's the one I was thinking of.
Oh,
I
Pad Thai.
knew
Pad
Thai.
Thai,
Pad
yes. Yes.
Is Pad Thai actually Taiwanese, or is it just its name?
No,
Answer
it's
the
Pad
postcard.
Thai because it's spelt Thai, which is Thai for Thailand.
Or is it?
I think so.
Answer
Yes.
the postcard to the usual address.
Yes. It's like when people say, "Yeah, I live in Ing," which is short for England. So
Yeah, but no one ever says that, do they? It's always Ingerland.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Ingerland.
There's always an extra syllable in there somewhere. And it's like, how are you doing that? England, 2 syllables. Where's
Yeah,
the coming into it?
Ingerland, yes.
England. I was like, oh, piss.
It's because football supporters have to speak in ways that it's basically like, you know, kids with blocks. They have to put them in separate things. You know, it's like we've got to have sort of, you know, we've got to have a set of blocks. We can't have a hole in the block. We've got to fill it with something. It's like ugh.
If you've quite finished your rant, we should go back to
Yes,
to
I
finish his
have.
week.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, nothing else really to talk about. I mean, also with the chef gone, it means that someone's had to fill in for the ordering, and that landed on me.
Oh.
I hope I'm doing it right.
Oh, I guess you'll find out soon.
Yeah. I'm probably going to turn up tomorrow and find that there's absolutely no food.
Oh no.
Jennifer's in the channel going, "Dem football hooligans."
It's like, what do we need to order? Supplies. Right, okay, let's do it.
I'll have 1 supplies, please.
One supply.
I could foresee that there's going to be a lot of stuff taking emergency trips to Tesco's in order to be able to get ingredients that we run out of.
Oh no.
Also, largely because I find that everyone else who's not a chef is taken over so far. has a tendency to cook way too much. And they really overdo the quantities, and we end up wasting a lot of it because we can't reuse it.
No.
Just eat it all yourselves.
Wait, trust me, I try.
I mean, I remember back in my army days when I was in the kitchens. I say my army days. I was a civilian worker working for the army. Let's not confuse me with actually being in the army. I was employed to an agency who had contracts with the army. And so I used to go around to various army kitchens and things. In fact, I should probably put the camera on me for this little anecdote. Why not?
Yes, you should.
There we go. So, yeah, we used to bimble around various army barracks in the south of the UK. I was primarily stationed in Sandhurst Military Academy's old college, which is the posh bit of Sandhurst Military Academy. And when you consider most of it's quite posh already, you can kind of see where that is. So we wouldn't get to see the fine at all. We were definitely kitchen behind the scenes. No one sees you. You don't exist. But the head chef there was a chap called Andy. And oh my God, he made the best hash browns. And when we were on the morning shifts, it was, I do not mind getting picked up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Driven around Southampton to pick everyone else up, and then trundled off down to Sandhurst for a 6 o'clock start, because those hash browns are to die for, and I will gladly eat any that are going spare afterwards. And the head chef was a little fiery Scottish lady called May, and she used to keep coming into the kitchen and just absolutely bollocking me for scoffing all the food before it went in the swill bin. And she used to come and bollock me and then bugger off again. So it's carry on. And apparently I was the only person from the agency that she kind of tolerated, because she knew she could just give me an instruction and I would get on and do it. And so everyone else would be kind of hauled across the coals for scoffing everything in the swill bin. It was just shouted at a little bit and then left to my devices.
I believe we found where you sold to the devil. You had the ring of protection. That's what your bargain with Faust was.
Mystery solved.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
That's the shortest mystery TigerTails Radio ever had. Tell you what, those hash browns are worth.
Brilliant.
It's like hash browns so good you'll sell your soul.
And you did.
No regrets. So no, that was a good fun time. That's my kind of kitchen life, was working for the army. I then moved to crew for 3 months and therefore had to stop. And when I got back from crew, the agency had folded. So I left just in time, really. Either that or it was just me keeping the place going. One of the two. I don't think it was the latter. I think it was definitely the former. It just closed. Very nearly got to go to the F1 as well. I did get to go to Goodwood one time for the horse racing, and they told me to wear the wrong stuff, so the Goodwood staff wouldn't let me work, and so I just got to enjoy a day at the races because the minibus driver couldn't be asked to come and collect me. So I got a paid day out to do at the races. And on that note, anything else to add, Justin, before we transition?
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, I got work again tomorrow. Like I said, I'm planning to get in about an hour early just so I could try and catch up on the mess that's probably been left behind.
Oh,
I could be surprised to find there's nothing to do. But I'm suspecting, based on my previous experience with head of housekeeping, doing the chef work, that yes, there actually will be a lot to do. So I'd rather have the extra hour and try and catch up.
Braced for chaos.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not really a view of the week though. This is more like a prediction of the future.
Well, next week you can tell us how right you were.
I can indeed.
And on that
Might be
note,
dead.
Well, yeah, let's say that. And on that note, let's transition to Jackbox.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
And to start us off, we have some blather round.
Ooh.
And Jennifer's going, send food here, I'll eat it. Well, there you go, Joss. Now you've got 2 reasons to visit Hampton. A, to deliver food to Jennifer, and B, to come and murder me. And Hedgie. Right, and so we have a Cosmic, we have Hedgie, we have Snow's Destiny, we have Jennifer Bat, Southington, myself. Loads of people.
Wow.
Charleston, join the audience.
It's full already. Oh my god.
I did not expect that.
We did not even have Xavier to go, I won't join in yet. And yet, damn.
Yeah, we're popular tonight. We've got a quiet but very eager audience.
Yes.
I wonder how Dajiri and Corn Husky are doing. Haven't seen them for a couple of weeks. I'll give them a poke on Telegram later. Mind you, it doesn't help that Xavier was the one who normally advertises the show, and with him being ill this week, the show didn't get advertised.
Aha.
So that doesn't help. So show us around, folks. And, well, we might as well start the game, since it's all filled up. If the volume's a bit weird, let me know, because I've done some tweaking in the week, and this could be all hideously wrong.
Welcome to Lather Round. I've never seen a group of people look so fabulous. I don't know what to do with my hands. You're going to present a secret prompt, like Moby Dick. You'll describe it to everyone else with sentences like this one. Now, you can change some of these words, but your options are very limited. Everyone else will be guessing, while you make more elaborate sentences. Oh, it's a lot like Free Willy too. Moby Dick! Be fast to win big. And teamwork is rewarded, so talk out loud and work together. Let's begin. Round one.
It's round
Choose
one.
the prompt that speaks to you.
Oh,
Word to the
actually,
wise, the harder ones are worth more points.
ooh, I could do either of these two. I think this one's got a better guess, though. Okay.
Now
Everyone
you're
in?
going to craft a sentence
Yes.
that describes your prompt. On your device, you'll see 2 word columns. Pick words to build a sentence describing your prompt, and then tap submit when you're finished. Oh, and you can choose more than 1 word in each column if you want to get creative.
Okay.
You're up first because you're my favorite. The category is person.
Person.
Jennifer Bat's got favoritism by the
They're an
announcer.
incredible theory.
Guess what you have to do now? Guess. That means everyone in the
Einstein.
audience, too. Meanwhile, the presenter will write
Stephen Hawking.
another sentence.
Relativity.
Stephen Hawking.
They have the 1990s.
Brian Cox.
Brian May.
Oh, who's that? Stupid.
Patrick Moore.
Eddie Redmayne.
They're kinda similar to Relativity.
When the presenter uses your guess
Alan
in a
Turing.
sentence, you get points.
Apollo 13.
Einstein.
1990s. Ooh. 1990s.
He's so
Tom
jacked.
Hanks.
Why, that sentence could fit in the palm of my hand.
Huh?
Mick Jagger.
Oh, Jagger's quite jagged.
Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger.
3 Mick Jaggers. Oh my god. Jagged.
Mick Jagger.
4 Mick Jaggers. Wow.
Alanis Morissette.
Jagged.
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same joke. Oh dear.
I am absolutely stumped.
They're kinda similar
Kind
to
of
Alan
similar
Turing.
to Alan Turing. Okay,
Oh,
so it's
time is ticking.
someone who's
Hurry,
known
hurry.
in science.
Oh,
Nigel Kennedy.
1990s science person.
Steve Pace.
No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. Fuck off. Oh.
Johnny Ball.
No.
Oh, Keanu Reeves.
Oh!
Go!
Keanu
About
Reeves.
the last second.
Wow.
I
I was
don't
wondering
get
how
the-
Keanu Reeves could be
That
similar
was
to Alan
great.
Turing.
If you
Yeah.
contributed a guess that got you,
I suppose
you're
it'd
getting
be
some points
nice,
too.
because yes, incredibly nice.
And maybe it's because they
The
both.
category
so
is
it's
person.
Another person.
They're a colorful
Colourful
creature.
Off you go.
Elmo.
Tony the Tiger.
Okay. They enjoy the nature.
Off the Magic
They
Dragon.
enjoy the nature. Nature.
Violet Beauregard. Lorax. They're a lot like TK.
Steve Irwin, Tony Tiger,
Simba.
Tony the Tiger,
Roadrunner.
He's so furry.
No one is quite
Okay.
like
What
TK.
a sweet little sentence.
Bambi.
Enjoy the nature.
Sugar,
They're nothing like Tony the Tiger.
They're nothing like Tony the Tiger.
Tiger.
They're like TK, but they're not like. Oh!
Oh, Tasmanian
Taz!
Devil.
I don't think you're Australian.
Oh, look at that. Jennifer Bat got Snow's Destinies. Just as Snow Destiny got Jennifer Bats.
Ooh,
Hmm.
I love this one.
Ooh, I get points.
Hey!
You're guessing a
Southington.
person. Ooh, tricky. It
Another
could be
person.
anyone.
Wow. People are popular.
they're a departed
Parted
individual.
Let's do this.
Einstein,
Maggie Thatcher.
Agatha Christie.
The Queen.
They are celebrated for the music.
Freddie Mercury.
David Bowie,
David Bowie.
Bowie.
Kind of similar to
They're
Freddie
kind
Mercury.
of similar to Freddie Mercury.
George Michael.
George
He's
Michael.
not dead.
It's dead to me.
Brian May.
Brian May's not dead. Freddie
Yeah.
Mercury.
Kind of similar.
Sounds
It's
similar
kinda
to Freddie
similar.
Mercury. Who's got that kind of vibe, Freddie? There's very few.
Elvis.
Elvis, yeah, pretty good. Oh my god.
Michael
There's only
Jackson.
one Freddie Mercury.
They have the
John
same
Lennon.
vibe as
They
David
have the
Bowie.
same vibe
Okay,
as
oh my
David
Okay,
Bowie.
God.
someone who's gay.
Oh, Prince! Yeah, I can see that.
It was like, they have the same vibe as, oh, it's Prince!
Yes. Yeah, Prince.
Now we're talking. Let's
Yeah,
do
I
another
can see
100
that.
of these to celebrate.
Quite a recent death for Prince as well.
Yeah. Artist formerly known as
Really?
Alive.
Category is
And it's another person.
They're a teeny weeny person.
Here we go.
Elmo,
What's his name?
Minnie,
They are renowned for the flying.
Stuart Little.
Renowned for the
Warwick Davis.
flying.
Warwick Davis.
Oh, well, that shut me up.
Warwick
Although
Davis.
Amelia Earhart,
They're kinda similar to Stuart Little.
Okay.
She's so delicate.
A fun-sized sentence.
Jerry.
Buzz Lightyear,
Oh, she's so delicate. Oh, bollocks.
female mouse aviatrix.
Ooh.
Mike Mouse's sister.
Come on, more prompts, more prompts.
I'm trying to come up with something.
You can skip if you don't like the prompt you've got.
Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with something.
What?
Daisy Duck,
Oh god. Oh god, there's nothing I can
Time
use.
is running out. Time to take some big swings.
Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse,
They are real.
They are real.
They are not real.
There you go.
They
Have
are
something
not
to work
um,
with.
Nah.
Oh god! Oh, I hope people will take this literally.
They are in a movie about the silhouette.
Oh, Wendy.
Ah, it's almost
Close.
over.
I shouldn't have said that out loud, but
Oh,
Dang, no one got it. How horribly, horribly, horribly shameful. Moving on.
Tinkerbell.
yes.
If you think the presenter did a good job anyway,
Okay, that all
hit
fits.
My
Yeah.
bad on your device.
Yeah.
I was trying to find something that was like, just give me something that's similar to fairy or something like that. That was like moving about silhouette. Try and take it literally.
The
Like
category
shadow,
is
Peter Pan's
Shadow.
shadow.
Oh.
Yes.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
It's a story
Ooh.
about a terrible hero duo.
Here we go again.
Asterix.
God, what's it called?
Shrek. Batman.
Useless.
Home Alone.
Moby Dick.
Joker.
Deadpool.
It's a different genre.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Utopia! Wow.
Terrible.
Well done, Cosmic.
Yes. Terrible. Well, they
Don't
terrible.
pick 'em.
When it comes to
Terrible.
writing
They're
sentences,
bickering
you're
the whole time. They are a
alphabet.
terrible duo.
Yes, they're husband and wife. That's what they do all the time. always
Okay,
bickering.
it's finally your turn. The category is a
Story.
It's a story about a youthful,
Ooh.
upsetting devil individual.
Youthful,
Let's get the
upsetting
presentation
devil
started.
individual.
You're from upsetting devil individual.
Little Nicky.
Angel. Good Omens.
Lucifer.
Interesting.
Tales from the Crypt.
Luther.
Oh, who was the?
Full upsetting devil individual.
Hit the skip button to get a new sentence with all new words.
Series of unfortunate events.
Cosmic Sense.
And a bad boyfriend.
Bad boyfriend.
Wednesday.
Twilight.
Grease.
Romeo and Juliet.
Bad boyfriend. Bad boyfriend.
50 Shades of Grey.
Youthful, upsetting devil individual.
Wait.
50 Shades of Grey.
Enter, let's go.
I think anything that would...
It's
Nothing
nothing,
like
like
Romeo and
Romeo
Juliet.
and Juliet.
Okay. So, couple, but not Romeo and Juliet.
You haven't got long left.
Whoa. A terrifying what's their name?
I want to
Lord of the
marry that
Roses.
sentence, but no kids.
It.
Terrifying, what's their name? So it's a...
Die Hard.
God.
It's the same kind of movie as it.
It.
Almost over. Keep guessing.
God.
Psycho. Clown.
I genuinely don't know.
Took the knife.
Oh.
Oh, of course.
Ah.
You'll
God
get 'em
damn.
next time. And if you don't,
I
I
never
think
seen
we all
the
got
next
I think we got
time.
sidetracked by devil.
Yeah.
Yes.
now that
Damn.
everyone's gone once, let's check out the scoreboard. In my opinion, you all did perfectly. But of course, the scores don't reflect that.
I am right at the bottom.
Round 2. There's always room for improvement. In round 2, the points are doubled.
It's a double.
Here we go again.
Ooh.
Pick a beautiful new prompt.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, why is the one I want?
Pick something your friends might be able to guess.
Oh, God, here we go.
Me, you know them better than I do.
Okay, I've got someone I might be able to. I know very little about them, but hopefully I can.
Time is ticking. Hurry,
enough.
hurry.
Who wasn't pinged in? Oh, Jennifer Bass.
Jennifer Bass, apparently.
0. Oh, just.
If you don't pick a prompt in time, I do it for you.
Okay, so you get dumped with one.
Write a sentence to describe your new prompt. If you really want to fine-tune, tap individual words in your sentence and change them.
I don't know if my person is this or not. How much time do I have? 21 seconds. I think I'm right. Don't take my first prompt too hard. I could be wrong with it.
Southington is still thinking.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Time
2, 1, done.
Hey!
You're going
That's
next.
me! Oh, God.
The category is thing.
Thing.
It's a terrible multicolored concept.
And so it begins.
Borrow.
Skittles. Carpet. Lifesaver.
It symbolizes the loss.
Rubik's Cube. Abacus.
Rainbow throne. Rainbow.
It's bigger than Rubik's Cube.
Beach ball.
Talk about bummer.
Aw, look how little that sentence is.
A bigger Rubik's Cube.
Ice cream. Beach ball.
It symbolises the loss.
Negative.
Puzzle.
Yes.
Terrible multicoloured concept that symbolises the loss and is bigger than Rubik's Cube. Talk about bummer.
Jigsaw. Umbrella.
It will.
God, I've just.
It is the concept.
Bumper car.
It has the same vibe as multicolored dildo.
A big sentence from a big mind.
Okay.
The timer stops for no.
Oh, judgment.
Agreed. Oh, judgment. Whatever it is.
Trying to frickin'.
Suppository.
God damn.
Rocket.
Time is.
I picked
It's more
something
specific
that
than
was
Jigsaw.
absolutely crazy. I was going for the meme, but alas.
Oh,
I didn't get
bullshit.
it.
Well, that didn't go well.
Plus the loss.
But I still love you.
Dashcon.
Dashcon.
The category is.
Oh,
I
no.
went for the
I'm
meme. I went for the
bullshit.
meme and went, oh my god.
It's a story about a massive protagonist expedition.
Time to begin.
Alive.
Lewis and Clark.
Lion King.
Lord of the Flies.
And a smallish beast protagonist.
Exodus.
Ooh.
I Am Legend.
Smallish beast protagonist.
Beast.
Smallish beast.
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Smallish beast.
It's
not
nothing like Lord of
okay,
the
so it's
Flies.
not
Rings.
So,
Beauty and the Beast.
God.
Wool. A
Okay,
fuzzy
it's
man.
definitely.
All the cool
Yeah.
words were
Animated
invited to
somehow.
that sentence.
Never-ending story.
Up.
Robin Hood.
Squirrel.
It's nothing like the Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay.
Jungle Book.
Shrek.
And it's two characters.
A smallish beast
Stuart Little.
protagonist.
Yes. Smallish. What the?
Whoa, a fuzzy moment.
The Rescuers. The
Uh,
Borrowers.
Oh my god. Last time we played this, we did
The
really
hero
well.
goes to the family.
Hero
Yeah.
goes to the family.
Oh,
God.
as, oh, what's it called? Shit.
I don't know. That's the problem.
Get your
The
guesses
Amazing
in
Journey.
before this thing wraps up.
God.
It's that
Don't
one where
know.
the three animals go home. The cat, the
Stitch.
dog, and the...
Oh,
It's an older book than Jungle Book.
The one where the dogs travel
Homeward Bound.
Canada.
Homeward Bound, thank you.
Yeah, but it's not.
No, apparently not.
Older
Oh,
than Jungle
Time is
Book.
ticking.
Oh,
Hurry,
God.
hurry.
Homeward Bound.
Older
Yellow.
than Jungle Book. Oh God. I genuinely have no idea.
Oh, Paddington.
older than Jungle
If at
Book.
first you don't succeed, you end up where we are now.
Damn.
Jungle Book was written in
The
1894.
category is thing.
So frantic Googling.
Yes.
It's an ancient
It's
thing.
an ancient thing.
Ancient thing.
Paddington, 1958.
Hedgy.
Easter Island.
Pyramid.
Pyramids.
Pyramid.
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
Paddington.
It requires the object.
Sphinx.
Ooh.
Verb.
It's nothing like Stonehenge. Talk about beta.
Easter Island.
What a sweet little sentence. So small, so
Ezra.
cute.
Fish.
Tomb Raider.
Data.
Test.
Oh my god.
Carrots.
Jeez. My
Sonic
god.
2. It's a
It's
lot,
a lot like
test.
test. What? God.
It is the machine.
It is the machine.
Prototype.
VCR. How on earth did you get VCR?
Oh, Snow's Destiny. Got that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting that as a tattoo.
Oh, Betamax.
Yeah.
Gah.
I'm going to call VCR ancient. I remember
The
VCR.
category is.
That's not
Congratulations, you're ancient. It's a place. It's a
It's a neutral place.
Neutral place.
And we're off.
a neutral sort of.
Nice.
There we go.
Switzerland. Oh my
Are you John's
god.
delivery?
Oh, that's
'Cause that
brilliant.
was
That's how to
freaky
do
fast.
a meme answer.
We are not
That's
sponsored.
very
God
true.
damn.
I saw what you laid down there, Cosmic.
Wow.
Have
Damn.
Have a shitload of points.
Actually did it.
One clue.
Not that
That's
I'm
impressive.
surprised.
That's what we were doing
I had
last
faith
week.
in
Wow.
you.
Or last time.
It's the most neutral place I know.
Ringy ding ding. You're
Well,
guessing
they
a
found
thing.
Switzerland, so
Yeah.
they found the Eurovision rather. So
It's a
yeah,
massive event.
event.
Here we go.
Eurovision.
Big Bang.
Comic Con.
The moon landing.
The Olympics.
Olympic Games.
The Super Bowl.
Glastonbury.
It's an event.
It has the form.
Has the form. Ooh.
Hedgy getting laid.
My poop this morning.
Rocket launch.
Burning Man.
Lot like
It's
Hedgy
a
getting
lot
laid.
like Hedgy getting
Cool.
laid.
Forum.
So
that's a major event. Isn't it?
Impossible Burger.
Non-existent.
fantasy.
Talk about cozy.
A mini sentence for maximum impact.
Disneyland.
Huga.
Cozy.
Igloo.
Thing
Twist.
and it's cozy. Cozy.
Norway.
Camping.
It's a lot like Storm.
Teapot.
Sleeping.
Twister.
Twister.
Ah.
Oh, and Jennifer Pat got that one.
Hey.
You succeeded in making wonderful memories with friends.
Obviously know each other quite well.
Time for the final
Well,
presentation.
there's a good reason for that.
The category is person. Some of my favorite people are person.
They're a fantastic deceased person.
I
Here
will
we
state
go.
now, I don't 100% know if they're dead. I think they are.
Oh, I see.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie
Okay.
Mercury.
Think they are.
Michael Jackson.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Ah. I mean, fantastic in terms of fantasy, yes.
And also, canonically, yes, he is dead.
George Michael.
They splattered
Oh.
a dude. Xavier Wolf.
They splattered the dude.
Noel Edmonds.
They're nothing like Michael Jackson.
Not somebody in music, they're sort of something else.
He's so
God.
messy.
What a
Patrick,
sweet
what's
little
his name in
sentence.
America?
that? Oh, Jackson Pollock. Yeah, Jackson Pollock's been dead for a while.
Right on, Cosmic. We are on the wavelength tonight.
Crash.
Yeah, Jackson Pollock's been dead for a long while.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Time for the grand reveal.
If he wasn't, he'd still be bringing stuff out.
And the crown goes
I still win
to...
150 points. Right.
Yeah, thanks, Cosmic.
And you're so
I didn't even get 1,000. I got one of the lowest scores possible.
Myself and
Thanks
Cosmic
for
being on that
playing.
same wavelength, just
Come back whenever you feel a blather stirring in your soul.
that
Oh
worked
my
out surprisingly well. I do enjoy a bit of blather around, but that's bloody hard when you get some awful prompts, though. Right, on that note, Hedge, did you say you're selling for Done and Dusted?
Yes.
I thought you did. Let us transition to Done and Dusted then.
Okay.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio review stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
And let's transition over to Hedgington. Done and dust us up, baby.
All right. So I've got a couple of animes that I've been watching on Crunchyroll, and they are rather niche ones, because the first one is called I Left My A-Rank Party to Help My Former Students Reach the Dungeon Depths. That's the actual title. So this is a dungeon crawling anime. Ooh, interesting. In a similar vein to Solo Leveling and Sword Art Online, except this one has already established that dungeons exists. It's not something that's appeared, they're already there. The art style is very similar to Konosuba, with that kind of sort of nice curvy and everything. It's not as intense as normal anime is. But instead of being a crazy screwball comedy like Konosuba is, it's an action adventure. There's also a YouTube-style streaming system in the actual anime that Dungeoneers can use to record their dungeon exploits, and they can also go live to show off their skills and prove they completed the dungeons to their followers. And the little streaming hosts are two sort of miniature mascot-type characters, and one's a Shiba Inu and the other one's a rat.
Okay.
The main character... Yes! The main character is a former magic instructor turned adventurer called Yuka, and he's a B-rank red mage skilled in magic and alchemy. And he's with a party who are all A ranks, and he feels that he doesn't get a fair share of the spoils because they go, well, you're only B rank. You know, because we're the A ranks and we do all the stuff, even though you're the guy that's basically the magic user, we think that, you know, you don't deserve as much as you do. And he's like, no, I pull my weight. So he threatens to leave them after a disagreement, and they're like, fine, leave, we don't need you. And he then decides to meet up with some former students, and they go, would you like to make a party? And he's like, you know what, it might be fun. And I really enjoyed this one. I'm about 3/4 of the way through the first season. It's not as dark as Solo Leveling is, but it's got the same amount of action, and it is fast-paced as well. The guy that plays the English dub of the main character, Yuka, sounds a little bit sort of weak, but it's not really bad because he's supposed to be a sort of a kind-hearted leader. And the bad guys, who are his old party, are pretty good. One of them is really sort of sadistic, and that comes back to bite him, which is the only part of the sort of dark storyline where it's like, whoa, that took a serious left turn. Overall, I'm enjoying that one. I'm definitely going to watch the rest of it once it's all fully dubbed. The second one is called I May Be a Guild Receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time.
I noticed you're picking the animes with really short names this week.
Yes, I am. Yeah. Another dungeon crawler, this one, but it's focused more on the semantics of the adventurers rather than the actual dungeoneers themselves. And this is actually a screwball comedy, which is like Konosuba. But the humour is actually closer to XL Saga, so it's kind of insane. And the plot focuses on the lead character of Alina, who works as a guild receptionist. And her job is to hand out quests to adventurers and also finish up the paperwork when they return. Main problem is she can't finish everything properly until the boss of a dungeon is killed. Otherwise, she's got to stay on at night and do overtime. And she does that a lot.
I see.
And eventually it gets to the point where she decides to take matter in her own hands, and she becomes an adventurer illegally, and starts finishing up dungeons that are open just so she can go home. The only problem is there's a rather pompous male adventurer who finds the disguised dungeoneer. He finds her very fetching and gets a full case of Cinderella syndrome, where he's searching for the town for whoever this person might be. Plus, the guildmaster has become aware of someone with no ID who's going into the dungeons and killing things. So he pulls her into his office and goes, "There's someone doing this. I need you to find out who it is." And she's like, "Okay." So as such, she has to find a way to avoid being found out while still doing paperwork. And I've watched about half of this anime so far, and the main character, Elena, is absolutely fantastic. And her dubbed voice actress switches perfectly between sweet and kind to absolute screaming, angry dungeoneer, which is where most of the comedy comes from. And the pompous ass who is searching for her is really well written. And he has enough lucidity that he's not stupid. If he was just stupid like Herpaderp, it would be annoying. But he's like, "I must find this person. I must find who she is." It's like, what does she look like? She looks like this person. She looks like this person. She could be any of them.
She looks like a person.
Yes. I wouldn't say I've enjoyed it as much as I left my A rank party, but I really do like a good screwball anime, and this is a really good quality one. So they are really fun if you like that kind of sort of fantasy sort of dungeon crawler. I mean, they are really sort of left field when it comes to solo leveling or Sword Art Online, but they've still got that really fun kind of vibe, and I really like those two. So yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, you could probably give those a try.
There we go. So
yes,
that's Hedgie's recommendations for the week.
Yes, my recommendations for the week. Yes,
you have been informed.
Woo!
And I have a Jackbox game ready.
Ooh,
I know, right? Should we transition into it?
Yes.
Now reach the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
I thought we'd go for some Fibbage 4.
Hey.
And I've turned the music down. So the host should be nice and loud, and we won't get drowned out by backing music.
Cool.
I know, right? I've thought about it and shit.
Ooh.
Right, so who's going to fill up the final hole? We have myself, Hedgie, Cosmic, Jennifer Bad, Southington, Grace, Charleston, and 8. Snow's Destiny. Everyone's in?
Hey!
Well, if you missed out the opportunity to join the game, you can always join the audience.
You can indeed.
Because that's what it's there for. And the audience can potentially win. In fact, I think I get a trophy if the audience wins, so...
Ooh!
Come on, audience. Join the game. Win for me. I need the trophy. In the meantime, let's start the game.
Woo!
It's Fibbage 4.
Cookie Masterson, letting you know that if you die in Fibbage 4, you die in real life. Ooh, that's more players than I expected. Hope it's not too late to call the caterer. And if you're watching, you can join the audience at any time. Audience members earn points of their own by spotting the truth and tricking the players. Let's play. This is round 1, and that means you earn 500 points for every player you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Okay, pick a category.
Ooh, Hedgie, your category. Tributes, relativity, foreign films, odds and sods, exchange rates.
Odds and sods.
Odds and trends.
First up, Harvard student Lothrop Withington Jr. kicked off a nationwide craze in 1939 after he ate a blank on a dare. Now, enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to trick your fellow players. If you just can't come up with anything, use the Lie For Me button to get a suggestion for half the points. Do it
Because it's a bit
already.
too early.
Ooh, interesting. This way. White craze. Ooh. I think I said.
God, that was hard to think of a life for.
Yeah, so same here.
And these are your choices. Pick the one that looks true on your device.
Right, so Lothrop Withington Jr. started a nationwide craze in 1939 after he ate, on a dare, a chili pepper, cockroach, live octopus, carnation, a garden snail, a slug, a live goldfish, an out-of-date Twinkie, or fish.
Fish? I best name I live off fish.
Ah, well,
That's
you
all
see,
I
that
dare
craze
to do,
started
that-
in 1939. You wouldn't have done it without
Alright,
that.
who picked what?
So, a live octopus. Hedgie and Grace went for it, and it was Charleston's lie.
Oh!
Just today I had crab cake for dinner.
A live goldfish. Literally everybody else went for it.
Whoa!
Because it was the truth.
Truth! Oh my god!
Goldfish
I actually
wow.
typed that in and it
Disrupted
said it was
for
too
years.
close, so I knew it was a
So
Whoa.
TikTok isn't solely to blame for dumb trends.
Everyone went, cool. Every time we go to a fair, we'll win a goldfish and swallow it. Hey, I'm
Give it a
doing.
good home.
I've got 0 points. I'm doing just as
Alright,
well I did. in
choose
the
a
other round.
category.
Damn.
The Olympics, spills and spills, psychic powers, cryptic messages. What's that? Southern men. Okay. The Olympics.
The Olympics.
Are we allowed to say that word
Now
on this
listen
channel?
Of course.
A pentathlon coach was thrown out of the
Ooh.
2021 Tokyo Olympics for allegedly punching blank. All right, type in your lies.
I remember back in the 2012 Olympics, there was a whole team of people who were going around to the shop saying you can't sell this as 2012
Okay,
merchandise
find the
because it's not
truth.
legal.
Yeah.
Who's reading aloud?
Hedgie is.
A German pentathlon coach was thrown out of the 2021 Tokyo Olympics for allegedly punching, riding a horse, herself, a horse, the head of the Olympic Committee, pony, costumed mascot, a Nazi, or a giraffe.
Torn between two. Okay. Oh, hello. That's not a click. That's a click.
Okay, what everybody pick?
The head of the Olympic Committee. Cosmic went for it, but it was my lie.
Hey! I can see why that would get you thrown out.
Herself.
Oh.
Southington went for it, and it was Charleston's lie.
Hey!
Go punch yourself.
A mascot. Charleston went for it, and it was Southington's lie. A horse. Literally everyone else went for it, and it was the truth.
I was like riding
I
the
mean,
horse or horse.
nine.
Which do I go for?
See, I was torn between pony or horse, because there were lots of horses mentioned. I thought, well, okay, so people are thinking horse. Let's just go for horse.
The clue was pentathlon because the modern
Let's
pentathlon
look at the
is horse riding
skeletons
as
in
well.
some
Oh,
very
okay.
fancy closets.
Ooh. Hey, it's person.
A 2019 Ellen interview revealed the strangest thing Kylie Jenner is afraid of. Blank in a cup.
Ooh.
Write your lies now.
Wow.
I've got a strange sensation I know this.
I know nothing about Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Now, which one's the truth?
All right.
Okay, the answer I'm expecting is actually there, so I'm going to go for it.
So,
Charles
a
Stone,
2019 Ellen interview revealed the strangest thing Kylie Jenner is afraid of: ice cream in a cup, peanut butter in the cup, red wine in a cup, a micro pig in a cup, spider in a cup, stains in a cup, pee in a cup, dirty cups in a cup, or dust in a cup.
Dirty cups in a cup.
I heard you like.
Cup is a cup.
I heard you didn't like dirty cups, so I got you some dirty cups and a dirty cup and a cup.
Moment.
I think
of
I might have
truth.
picked the wrong one.
Red wine in a cup. Cosmic went for
No,
it because Cosmic
I
is taste,
didn't.
but it was Chelsea's
I didn't pick the wrong one.
Okay. Stains in a cup. Hedgie went for it. He did pick the wrong one. It was Southampton's lie.
No, I thought if it was red wine, it was like, no.
Peanut butter in a cup.
Peanut
Two people
butter.
went for it, and it was Checkbox's lie.
Oh!
Dust in a cup. Myself, Snow Sesame, Southington, and Jennifer Batt went for it, and it was the truth.
Damn it. I went for the stains rather than dust. Dust in a cup.
I can't remember where the hell I heard that, but when it came up, I thought, is that Kylie Jenner? I know someone's afraid of dust in a cup.
Dust in a cup. Oh, my cleaner hasn't been round. Oh, for God's sake.
There's a way to turn the glasses upside down so they don't get dusty on the
Hey, look,
inside.
it's round 2. That means
Round
all the
two?
points are doubled.
I just seal them in a vacuum, then they can't get dusty.
What's our next category?
My category. Psychic powers, beat sets, tributes, crimes and criminals, or fun nicknames.
Fun nicknames. Ooh.
We go for beach science.
Beach science.
Try this one on for size. In 2021, 2 internet comedians conducted a science experiment that caused chaos on a beach in New Zealand after burying themselves up to the neck in $1,000 worth of blank. Enter your lies now.
What could that be? Science experiment. Ooh. Wow. Oh my God. There we go. Is there anything I can think of?
Get your lies in, people.
Yes.
Yes, one of you needs to lie. Lie,
Yeah.
lie,
Hurry.
lie, 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 lie.
Lie faster.
Oh, whoa!
All right, where's the truth?
So, 2 internet comedians conducted a science experiment which caused chaos in the New Zealand beach by burying themselves to the neck in $1,000 worth of rainbow chalk, seashells, horse manure, fake snow, opals, chocolate chip, hot chips, fish and chips, or tar. What I can say is for one of those answers, ouch.
Which one is the ouch?
Tar?
Yeah.
It could be lukewarm by then.
Lukewarm
You
tar.
wouldn't be able to bury yourself in it. It would turn reasonably solid by then.
Yes, you'd have to get chipped out.
Okay, how do we do?
Opals.
Opals.
Snow's Destiny went for it, and it was Southington's lie.
Oh.
Horse manure. Hedgie and Southington went for it, and it was my lie.
Yeah.
That was a shit joke.
Ah!
Fish and chips. Grace went for it, and it was Chelsea's lie.
Ooh.
Fake snow. Chelsea went for it, and it was Hedgie's lie. Hot chips. Myself and Cosmic went for it. Oh, and it was the truth. Hey!
Dozens of
God.
opportunistic seagulls and ibis eagerly came down upon the beach to eat the free chips.
So fish and chips wasn't far off.
Wow. Amazingly, I'm not.
Time
Nice.
to dip
I don't
into
know-
the
I don't know
bottomless
how.
well of B movies.
Ooh. Hey, VHS vault.
I always do terribly at these.
You did well last time because everyone got it
Rise
except
up here,
me.
people. The show's starting.
Pay attention to the stream. Faint, ominous music.
It wasn't a wish or an ancient curse. This film features a statue that's brought to life by blank. Okay, enter those lies.
Interesting. What could it be? Oh.
Okay, which one's true?
Hedgie, I think this one's yours.
It wasn't a wish or an ancient curse. This film features a statue that's brought to life by cat licking it, the flute player, music, applause, licking its nose, holy water, a magic mouth, fate, or genie magic.
This sounds the most ridiculous I'm doing for it.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I've done it. Although not the most ridiculous. Because this is an actual film. So the
Yes.
most ridiculous thing probably isn't it. But the second or third most ridiculous thing probably is.
Well, got to go all out.
Let's see
I've got
how
many
it shook
points,
out.
So,
Applause! Grace went for it. And it was Cosmic Sly.
oi!
Licking its nose. Hedgie and Justin went for it. That was Grace's lie.
Hey!
A cat licking it. Southington went for it. It was Jack Box's lie.
Oh!
Music. Cosmic went for it. And it was Southington's lie. Am I going to get the right
Oh.
answer? Holy water. I went for it. And it was Hedgie's
This was
lie.
my lie.
No, I'm not going to get the right answer. Okay. I was going to say, because the one I picked up had got the flute player. So it was Destiny went for it. It was Charleston's lie.
Oh!
There's no one going to get
What
it.
is it then?
Should have picked this.
A magic mouth. Oh my god! What? Oh my word!
Entrez dans la
Magic
glace
mouth.
et s'y promener.
Good grief. That's crazy.
Well, I've learned something.
Yeah!
Don't watch old films.
Yeah. Old films have stupid plot lines as well.
Choose a category.
Jennifer Batch,
Good
choose your
lord.
category.
Insane.
Jennifer
Can't
Batch
take
having
the
internet
pressure?
issues.
All right, step aside.
Step aside.
And quitting.
Quitting!
How about this? A local councillor in Wales was forced to resign in 2022. Why?
Ooh,
His constituents
recent.
kept alleging that he...
And domestic.
Submit
Charleston
your
probably
lies
knows
now.
this one.
No, I do not. I was about to say. I banned myself from the news long before this, so. Well, the most friend might know because he works in the Senate.
Alright. Jennifer Bat has to go to a work emergency.
Ah, okay.
Okay, here you go.
Johnson, I think it's yours.
So, let me get full screen here. Local council in Wales was forced to resign in 2022. Why? His constituents kept alleging that he watched mascot porn, was dead, was looking for dragons, had married his daughter, stole office supplies, was not actually something I can't read, was Banksy, wasn't Welsh, kept hosting gay sex parties.
Oh, I think I know this one. I think I read the story about this.
I'm torn between two answers. This one is the actually more believable of the two. I'm gonna hope.
Yeah,
Let's
I think
see
I
what
know
everybody
this one.
picked.
Kept hosting gay sex parties. Thanks, Hedge.
I don't know this one.
It was my lie. Was dead. Grace went for it. And it was Southington's lie. Was not actually Welsh. That was the one I was going to go for, then didn't. And it was Cosmic's lie, but Southington went for it. Wasn't Welsh. Jocelyn knows Dusty. Maybe it was that one I was going to. It was one of the ones.
It was my lie.
But it was Hedge's lie. Was Banksy. Self and Cosmic went for it. Hey, it was the truth.
Asked for comment, the counselor simply
God,
drew a
that's
picture of a
brilliant.
cop holding a flower.
Oh my word. That's amazing.
Sitting behind now.
I know there was a story about a counsellor who was hosting gay sex orgy and I was like, was that it? Was that it? Was that it?
That was Hampshire.
Welcome to the final fibbage. It's a two-part question, and it's worth triple the points.
And you know that story because Echo was the one
Have
going
fun.
to the parties.
Jong Young-mun of the Hyeon Healing Center helps Koreans by letting them experience blank. And in 2019, Celine Dion begged Drake on iHeartRadio Canada to not get a tattoo of blank. Now you're gonna write one lie that sounds like it might fit in either of these two blanks. That's double the chance to fool your fellow players. And if your lie gets picked for both blanks, tell you what, I'll throw in a bonus. Got all that? I'll give you a little extra time on this one, so don't freak out.
Okay, well, I've lied.
Okay.
You're halfway through your time. Make me proud.
All of us who are here now have lied.
I was going to say, yeah, we're just waiting for Jennifer back to time out. Because once you start a Jackbox, you cannot stop it.
Indeed. There we go.
Okay, here are your choices. Our two questions have two different truths. First, let's take care of this one.
Who's reading?
Pick the
Me.
truth for just this question now.
In 2019, Celine Dion begged Drake on iHeartRadio Canada to not get a tattoo of their own funeral, Nirvana, a Big Mac, a capsizing ship, her mum, Healer, Titanic, death, fifth grade poetry, or her face.
I think I know this one. I'm fully prepared to be wrong, but I think I know this one.
Booth Legion wants to make a Booth Canadian. So,
Okay, now it's this blank's time to shine. Find the
Come on, Hedge.
truth for just this question now.
Jung Yong Moon of the Hwayong Healing Center helps Koreans by letting them experience their own funeral, Nirvana, a Big Mac, a capsizing ship, her mum, Healer, Titanic, death, 5th grade poetry, or her face.
you experience a face.
Rude.
Experience my face.
I think I'm about to vote for Cosmic's answer, but I'm going to enjoy it.
You can experience a Big Mac. Oh, really?
Yeah, which Korea is this? North or the South?
Come on, show me what you picked.
Okay, so 5th grade poetry. Charleston went for it on the first one. I went for it on the second one. And it was Jackbox's lie.
Oh.
Not Cosmic's.
Ah, doubly
Deception.
deceptive.
Her mum. Hedgie went for it on the first one. No one on the second one. And it was Grace's lie.
Yeah, I realised it was the English spelling. I went, ah, crap.
Death. No one went for it on the first one. Snow's Destiny went for it on the second one. And it was Hedgie's lie.
It was my lie.
Double deception. Their own funeral. No one on the first one. Everyone on the second one. Because that was the truth.
Yay!
Bollocks.
I was like, that's gotta be that.
Her face. Everyone on the first one.
Oh
The
my
second
god.
one. Yep.
Hey!
That was the truth.
If Drake was cremated, we'd lose
Nice.
2 beautiful faces.
So, Jennifer Batts, Snow's Destiny, VA Hedgie, Jocelyn Grace, Southington, Cosmic, and me.
Ah, fix.
Very nearly Cosmic. Oh, no, it likes as well. Nice.
Hey, got everything.
Time.
You got the win. You got the win and the most likes. It's like, wow, greedy.
Yeah. Very nearly defeated by Cosmic.
Miscongenial.
And there we go, good song. Oh, Lion licking its nose, fooled 25% of players. Born
Wow.
yesterday was G, got fooled 6 times. Southington, just okay, admit it.
Admit it.
Tigers, too pure for this world. Fooled the fewest players.
And yet,
And yet somehow won.
yeah, always the way. Oh,
And I got Miss Congeniality with 13 likes.
hey.
Bryce got the best lie with licking his nose. So what's going to be the other comedy answer thing that comes through? Edgy was still born yesterday. Cosmic,
Most
most
unique.
unique, right?
Right?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Cosmic definitely being the most unique.
I agree.
Unlike the Goths, who are showing how unique they are by all dressing the same. Cosmic saying, you saying I'm predictable? No. No, most unique. Unless that was relating to earlier when I thought I was voting for a Cosmic answer, but wasn't. And it's like, it felt like a Cosmic answer.
And Southpaw said at least it wasn't Vogue on poetry. Yes,
Yeah.
it would be bad. Vogue on poetry is terrible. If you are aware of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it is awful.
Right then, I think we should probably move on and transition towards the end of the show.
Yes.
Join in the fun. Chat in the YouTube comments, Telegram, or our Discord server. Visit TigerTailsRadio.co.uk to find out how.
That is if I ever update the site. Why is the... There we go. I'm going to say Discord's taking its time catching up. But there we go, we got there. Yes, oh, and Hedgie's on stream. Hello, Hedgie.
Hello.
This is me not changing the camera angle since it's done and dusted. Welcome to the Hedgie Show.
Yay!
Because TK's too lazy to make the camera change.
Oh, we're pretty much here. We might as well say goodnight.
Oh, that's right. So, yeah, we have made it to the end of the show, and we were roughly on time.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually going to do the smart thing and prep
what's
the
that?
end of the show before we do it. So I
Wow.
can then just transition into the end of the show when we
Good
actually
Lord.
finally get there. I know, right? Who'd have thunk? So yeah, I do have a smart idea every now and again. Not often. I do need to exit out of the Jackbox though, because everyone's still.
You do, because we're still here.
Yeah, you should be kicked as of now.
Hey, there we go.
He says.
Perfect.
Be kicked. There we go. Disconnected. Thanks for playing.
Yes.
I wonder if we actually do have a quick switch of time just before we do end the show. Because I don't have it for done and dusted, but how quickly can my PS5 load this?
What is it then?
One of the things I did during the week that I didn't really kind of get time because
you might want to put it back on yourself.
No, not really. No, because I'm busy. So Hedgie will mime as I narrate. One of the things I did during the week was to purchase a little bit of DLC for a game I have. And I say game, it's kind of a simulator. And so I am just waiting for it to load. And yeah, I know, right? It's taken forever. Because there we go. Yeah, I'll do. Just play now. And hopefully... Oh. That's not what I wanted at all. What have you done? What have you done to me, game?
You broke it.
That's okay. I can just load a previously saved activity. Quick domain menu. Do I want to exit? Yes. I mean, if Southport's got their finger on the pulse, they might know what it is I'm talking about. There we go. So the aspect ratio is going to be a bit skewed because I've got it on thingy mode as opposed to thing. But if I bring these slide up,
ooh,
Thomas,
it's very loud. Let's turn the volume down a bit. Yes, I have Thomas the Tank Engine in Train Simulator 5 on the PS5.
Oh my god!
Yep. And so there's a whole campaign mode where you can take him down the West Somerset Railway. But instead, I've just decided to throw him down the West Coast Main Line. So he's currently heading to Reading, having left King's Cross, with a train of troublesome trucks.
Is there an expansion pack where you get an AI Ringo Starr narrating what's going on?
No, but if you do the campaign mode for it on the West Somerset Railway, they actually do have a narrator, and the Fat Controller's a character, and Devious Diesel's a controller, and they all talk and things, and while it's typical like model series faces don't move type thing going on, so he's only got the one static face, but his eyes move at least. But yeah, it looks quite pretty. And he's
Thomas the Tank Engine was speeding down the Hampshire Railway, going faster than he should done. His driver said, "Come on, Thomas, if you go too fast, we won't get there." Thomas said, "Fuck you, I'm driving."
He's not speeding either, he's only doing 54, and he can do, what does Speedo say? He can do 95, I think that is. Or 90 odd miles an hour, and he can only manage 54. Occasionally, he might get up to 58, if the gradient's going in his favour.
Let's do it with Michael Angelis. Thomas, what are you doing? You're going too far, you stupid engine.
I thought you were doing Michael Angelis, not Lily Savage.
I don't remember how he sounds. I know he's just loud.
Loud and kind of northernish.
Yes.
There we go. So yeah, I can have Hedgie and Thomas overlaid with each other.
Woo!
The art of the fade.
Woohoo!
Or I could probably even do it as a... Zoop.
Whoa! Hey! No, don't push me out. No! I'm still here. I'm still here.
And now you're just being silly.
There we go.
Good lord, who'd have thought?
End the show with Hedgie and Thomas side by side.
There we go. Oh! No!
Oh. Train Sim World 5 says Southport. Yes, Train Sim World 5, perchance. Yes, indeed. The DLC came out fairly recently, and since I did get a little bit of bonus, and I decided to give myself a little bit of money and then stick the rest in savings. And so the fun money was spent on getting this and a Turtles game and a couple of other bits and bobs. But yeah, I also got the Mufasa soundtrack as well.
Oh, God.
haven't seen the
Have
film
you
yet.
seen the film?
Nope.
You haven't seen the film, but you bought the soundtrack.
Don't really care to see the film, but I've got the mainline Lion King soundtrack, so...
Oh, my God.
I might say it was only $7.99, so you can't really complain.
Oh.
It was less than a tenner, so not going to argue with that. But yeah, that is...
Disney's doing really well with these live-action films. Mufasa! It was like, Snow White! Oh, my God.
Oh,
Guys, just make cartoons. People like those. Just make the cartoons.
That reminds me.
Oh.
People in America, I don't know if it's out in the UK yet, but people in America, go and see The Day the Earth Exploded, I think it's called. It's the latest Warner Brothers Looney Tunes cartoon that Warner Brothers are doing everything in their power to bury.
Why?
They just don't want to do animation now anymore, I suppose.
But they released a film and then went, actually, we shouldn't have done that.
They didn't. They didn't really want to release it, so some other distributor came along and released it instead. And now Warner Brothers doing everything in their power to just basically say this doesn't exist. And
What?
Yeah. I mean, it's already
Apparently it's got good reviews.
Yeah, it's got great reviews. And apparently they've had literally zero marketing for it. Warner Brothers only kind of released a trailer about 2 weeks before it came out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and yeah, they've just done everything in their power to kind of not make people aware that it's around. And apparently it's amazing. It's traditionally animated as well, so it's actually hand-drawn animation.
Oh, my God.
And so it's none of the CG stuff. And
they marketed the hell out of Space Jam 2, which was like an awful lemon. And now they're not doing this one, which is traditional animated with the original characters. The hell's going on?
Yeah. So after they shelved Coyote versus Acme, which apparently is done and is just now looking for a distributor, but Warner Brothers want to charge through the earth because they want to write it off as a tax write-off. And so basically, if there's any hope in hell of Acme versus Coyote versus Acme coming out, then The Day the Earth Exploded needs to do well. And therefore, Warner Brothers are doing everything in their power to make sure that it doesn't do well. So, yeah. So, go up against the man and go see this film, which is an ironic statement, but there we go.
Yeah. Hey, they want us to see. Is this another thing where they go, hey, if we tell people not to go watch it, they'll go watch it? It's kind of like reverse psychology.
Well, I hope so, because I hope it does well, because it looks bloody brilliant. I'll go and see it now. But I don't know if it's out over here yet, so I'm going to be researching that after the show.
Anyway, we should head off.
Yes, we should do. It is time to go. So we shall start with all the goodbye shenanigans, as I now make sure I've got the mouse cursor in just the right places to do the good night things. So we shall say a good night from Charleston.
Good night.
We shall say good night from the Hedgington.
Good night, everybody.
We shall say good night from the Void. And it's a good night for myself, TK Tiger. Thank you for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio.
Hey.
We shall returneth next week. Southpaw's typing, is this going to be something that's going to be relevant, or shall I continue signing out? Let us see, because if it is more... Oh, he stopped typing. Fine, I'll carry on. So yes, join us next week for more fun, shenanigans, stuff, and noise, maybe even with a Xavier. Maybe he returns.
Ooh.
And also find out if Charleston's predictions for next week have been kind of attained. So join us for next week for Charleston's prediction hour, or at least 10 minutes. And some other stuff
Not going to
as
take
well.
an hour.
No, it'll be about 10 minutes. And there'll also be some Jackbox Gamings as well, I am sure. And other stuff. And if we think about more stuff, we'll put it somewhere where you can see it, if we remember.
Yes.
But on that note, it's time for me to get rid of the void, if I can. How do I get rid of the void? I don't know.
Carefully.
Don't know how to get rid of the void. Stop streaming the void. Bye-bye, void. Choon.
Whoa.
So that I can then move the mouse cursor up here as we go. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There we go. Now it's bye-bying properly. Bye-bye.